y'all, welcome back to Lantern Creek Farm. Okay guys, so one of the last videos I posted a day or two ago, I was working on the rabbit hutch. I was hoping that I would be able to take this metal off that we put in a few years ago because the rabbits keep pooping here. As you can see, it's corroded the wood here, but it's going to affect the integrity of the cage in order to do that, because I would have to cut this down here, and so unfortunately I can't do that. What I'm going to do though is change the end here to a gate that we have laying around, and I'm going to put a piece of wood. I'm going to cut and put a piece of wood here and screw this wire back down. With the door that I'm going to put on it today, Lord's willing, if the rain holds off, we will be able to clean this a lot more. So this is just going to be not a tutorial, not a do like me, but I'm just going to video me doing the project. And I don't know, y'all might like it, you might not, I don't know. Just put one in the middle for good measure. Well, all right, got this end in. Now I'm gonna screw these down. I'll do one more down here. All right, so I'm gonna work on the door now. Okay, so this right here is the door I'm gonna use. The thing that I took it off of is that blue cage that Pipsqueak ate the bottom out of. I do need to go get the hinges, so I'm gonna get the hinges, but before I do that, I'm gonna take this piece of wood here and kind of secure it like this and do like a cross brace. Now I gotta be careful because this is thin, and so I'm not gonna use really long screws. I'm just gonna use these shorter screws to screw it in. Okay, so here's the old blue cage. I just took the door off and left the hinges on because I wasn't sure if the door was going to fit. I measured it before I took it off, but you know, things happen. So before I was going to just get knee deep into something, I went ahead and took the door off first. I'm going to use a little bit more sturdier nails than these little tiny nails that is in this. Because these are just like, I don't know. This cage is made really cheap. But we got it for free, so. I've seen these though online and stuff. Or like people posting them used. And they ask like $100, $200 for them. And I mean, this is not giving $100, $200 vibes for me. But I don't make the rules. Where the material is so cheap on the door, I'm kind of nervous about splitting the wood. So I need to be careful about how I put these hinges on. That way I'm not splitting the wood. Okay, I changed my mind. What I'm going to do is manually screw the hinges into the wood. And then screw these longer screws into the hutch. That way it's secure to the hutch, but we're not splitting the wood. I don't have any shorter screws, and that right there is not going to work. So it should be fine. I don't want to ruin the gate before I even get it up. I love having the freedom of knowing how to use certain things and building things with my own hands. If you don't know, I married a handyman, and so I have relied on him. We've been together for 10 years, and I've relied on him for most things. So I love the freedom of actually being able to do it myself now. And I feel like women rely on their husbands for things, and I'm a stay-at-home mom, you know, and a full-time YouTuber, and a homeschool mom, and there's things that I do for myself, but, you know, my husband works, and so I rely on him financially, but I love just being able to do these things for myself, because I am a farmer, and because I am a YouTuber, and because I am a stay-at-home mom. I like being able to do these things. Okay, so I need to hang this wood up here and put this here so that I can attach the hinges to here. So that's what I'm going to do next. The wind's starting to pick up, so probably going to be raining soon. We're supposed to get rain. So. I think I'm going to need to switch my hinges around. That way that part is on this side. So. Trying to center it up the way I have that it is pushed up against this. I've noticed though that my brace board is going to have to come out because it's making it have a gap. don't worry, I do have a solution for the gap down here at the bottom. I didn't want to put this at the bottom and then put a piece of, like a thicker piece of wood on the top, because I want to try to minimize the rabbits chewing on this. So next, I'm going to put my bottom board on here. But it looks like it's going to work. All right, I had to switch my bit over.
You need me to hold that for you?
I don't know. Let's just see.
And, we put
And then I'm going to put the latch holder thing here. So I'm splitting the wood. Yeah, that's not going to work. And I'm going to have this board all busted up before I get it figured out. Okay, that's kind of in the middle there. Hopefully I didn't split that. I need it to hold. It's going through 2 pieces of wood here. So. And I don't want it going through where the rabbits can get poked. And that screw is long enough. Like, so.
You can see it.
Yay. Okay. I'm going to put a couple more screws in to just kind of secure it. Like I said, I don't want them going in where the rabbits are actually at, because I don't want nobody getting poked. All right, so I put this board here, like I said, to kind of secure this. But I'm going to have to put it on the outside because this is it's causing a gap. Can you see? And I need that to sit flush. So I'm hoping that if I take that out, that will sit flush. If not, I can build the outside out, or the outside up here. That way there's just no way that anything can get in. I'm not worried about anything getting out, but you don't want like mice crawling in because they will chew up on your babies. We've had that problem before. So I'm going to take this board out. Okay, I took it out, but we've still got a gap. So I think I'll just run a piece of wood to fill the gap on both sides. I'll just run slats of wood right there. See if that is. That's the width I need right there. That's going to fill in the gap. And I have plenty of these boards, so I'll probably cut those boards to fit that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to finish off with this today, and then I'll be done. And I'll do, well, I might as well finish it. Okay. So here's the thing, is I can put this one up, but as y'all see in the beginning of the video, my battery saw has died. And so I will have to wait until it charges up to cut the other piece. But I guess I'll finish this and then go ahead and get the latch on here. And that'll be almost done. So, like I said, we just have to fill in that gap there. But we're almost there, guys. Right. That just leaves my latch hook down here at the bottom. Oh my gosh, that is so, I love that. That's going to make it so much easier to get in here and clean. It's going to be so nice. This is what I've always wanted. I've always wanted a door on the end of this, and we just didn't have the material to do it at the time. Got to fill in the gap here, but I've got to wait till my saw charges up. That's why I don't like battery operated things. We have 2 batteries for this, 2 or 3 batteries for the drills. And so we can switch them out and charge them or whatnot. But we only have 1 battery for the saw. And so, well, let's get this bottom part on. Okay, here it is. I'm not going to use the tiny little black things that were in there. Okay. So how this thing gets locked is it slides down into that. So that's open. And this is locked. So I'm going to use these screws. They're going to be a little more secure. They might go through the wood though. They do. So let me see how much this comes through. Oh, that's not bad. So I'll just take a hammer and beat the end off of it. And that should be good. I just want to let you all know, you know, all of this stuff that I'm using is virtually free. This was boards that we used from a different project, so we had to buy those. The screws we had to buy. The gate came off of a hutch that was completely free. The lock came off the hutch that was free. These boards came off a project that my husband did. They were tearing down like a part of a house, and so they're free. And so this whole entire project is free. I didn't have to spend any money to put this gate up. Oh, it feels good to get this done. It's done, guys. It's done. I'm so excited. I do want to beat those ends off. So, let me see. Hold on. Okay. She's done. Okay, guys, let's give you the tour. It's finally done, and I'm in love. So, I put this board here, like I showed. We attached that. Put that there. Screwed this board down here. Did that. Oh, let's see. And then we did this. I screwed the wire back down. And then there's that. And right over there is, let's see, it's blurring it out. Right over there is the other door, and that's the front. Also, this is what the inside looks like. So, now that I'm looking at the inside, I do have a gap down there, or at the top, and so I will probably, oh, well, I know I have a gap because I'm going to be putting a board inside here. So, when I get the other board cut, like these boards, that's going to fill that gap. But overall, it looks really good. It's a couple days later, and as you all can tell, it has rained, and I'm editing the video, so I just wanted to add this here. I added a latch here, and the second piece of wood, and I'll show you how this latch works. So, hold on, I don't have my stand, so I'm just going to sit my phone down, and I'll show you. So, I took this rope and put a screw in it up top. I had to put this wood on because the screw was getting caught in the material on the thing. I had this carabiner, and then this holds this on. So how I do it is pull the gate up, and when I pull the gate up, it's unlocked, so it's pushed up like this. I attach it right here. Hold on. Attach it right here when I lift the gate up, and I made it where there's enough room that it can lift to unlatch, and then I pull that up and it's secure, and I can get in here. Also, I've added this piece of wood because if you notice, this is wet. Here you can tell there's a different color in the wood because when it rained, it was coming into the cage. So I added this kind of lip here to prevent the rain blowing in. We do have a overhang. Let me see if I can get it in camera. We do have an overhang here that hangs over, but it wasn't working. So anyways, that's what I've done since I ended the video a couple days ago. All right, guys, as crazy as it may seem, I'm super excited about finishing this project. This is something that I've been wanting to do since we built this hutch, and we just didn't have the materials to do it. We've done different things to this hutch. We've done things here and there. I wish we could have fixed the metal grating in the floor, but adding the door on the end where that's at is going to make it so much easier to clean. And so I'm perfectly okay, I guess, with the way it is now. Might have to do, you know, a few more things to it, but I'm super glad that we got that gate on. I'm even more excited that I did it by myself. I didn't need any help. And that's a big step, because usually, like I said, I depend on Andy to help me, or he does things for me. So I'm proud of myself for getting it done all by myself. As small as that may seem, I'm proud of myself for it. I want to become more self-reliant and self-sufficient in all aspects of my life. And so I'm super excited about that. I'm proud of myself, and I'm glad we got it done. So I thank you all for watching. I thank you all for hanging out, and hopefully we can see you on the next one. We'll see you later. Bye.